For centuries, the cross has stood at the center of Christianity, etched in stone, worn around necks, lifted high in churches. But what if I told you the cross wasn't always a holy symbol? What if its origins are far more shocking than you think? Long before it became the sign of salvation, the cross was a tool of torment. In the Roman Empire, it was the ultimate instrument of shame and suffering, used to execute the worst criminals. It was designed to humiliate, torture, and terrify. No one honored the cross. No one wore it. No one celebrated it. And then came Jesus, a carpenter, a healer, a prophet, condemned to die the death of a criminal. But his death was different. As he hung on that cross, the sky darkened, the earth shook, and something changed. The instrument of death became the door to eternal life. Here's what many don't know. In the early days of Christianity, the cross wasn't even the symbol believers used. They chose the ichthys, the fish, or the chairo, subtle symbols to identify one another in secret. The cross was still too controversial, too painful. It wasn't until the 4th century, when Roman Emperor Constantine claimed to see a cross in a vision before battle, that things changed. With Christianity declared legal and then official, the cross transformed, from a tool of execution to a sign of hope, faith, and power. What was once feared became holy. What once meant death now speaks of life. Today, we see crosses on steeples, on jewelry, on walls. But behind every cross is a story, a paradox, a revolution, a man who turned the world upside down. The cross is more than a symbol. It is the greatest reversal in history. It reminds us that even the darkest places can shine with divine light. Subscribe for more powerful faith stories, biblical history, and spiritual insights.